Hello my friends, today we will discuss about relays. We use relays for a wide range of applications such as home automation, cars and bikes, industrial applications, DIY projects, test and measurement equipment, and many more. But what is a relay in electricals? How does a relay work? What are the applications of relays? Let us explore more about relays in this guide. What is a relay? A relay is a simple electromechanical switch. While we use normal switches to close or open a circuit manually, a relay is also a switch that connects or disconnects two circuits. But instead of a manual operation, a relay uses an electrical signal to control an electromagnet, which in turn connects or disconnects another circuit. Relays can be of different types like electromechanical and solid state. Electromechanical relays are frequently used. Let us see the internal parts of this relay before knowing about the working of a relay. Although many different types of relays are present, their working is the same. Every electromechanical relay consists of an electromagnet, mechanically movable contact, switching points, and a spring. The electromagnet is constructed by winding a copper coil on a metal core. The two ends of the coil are connected to two pins of the relay as shown. These two are used as DC supply pins. Generally, two more contacts will be present, called switching points, to connect high ampere loads. Another contact called the common contact is present in order to connect the switching points. These contacts are named as normally open, NO, normally closed, NC, and common, COM, contacts. We can use a relay either in an AC circuit or a DC circuit. In the case of AC relays, for every current zero position, the relay coil gets demagnetized, and hence there would be a chance of continuous breaking of the circuit. So, AC relays are constructed with special mechanisms such as electronic circuit arrangements or shaded coil mechanisms to avoid this problem. Relay working principle? The following animation shows how a relay works. How does a relay work? A relay works on the principle of electromagnetic induction. When the electromagnet is applied with some current, it induces a magnetic field around it. The above image shows the working of the relay. A switch is used to apply DC current to the load. In the relay, the copper coil and the iron core act as an electromagnet. When the coil is applied with DC current, it starts attracting the contact as shown. This is called energizing of the relay. When the supply is removed, it retrieves back to the original position. This is called de-energizing of the relay. There are also relays whose contacts are initially closed and opened when there is a supply, which is exactly the opposite of the above shown relay. Solid-state relays will have a sensing element to sense the input voltage and switch the output using optocoupling. Relay contact types. As we have seen, a relay is essentially a switch. The terminology poles and throws is also applicable to relays. Depending on the number of contacts and the number of circuits it switches, relays can be classified. But before we dive into this classification of contacts, we need to understand the poles and throws of a relay switch. Relays can switch one or more circuits. Each switch in a relay is referred to as a pole. The number of circuits a relay connects is indicated by throws. Depending on the poles and throws, relays are classified into single pole single throw, single pole double throw, double pole single throw, and double pole double throw. Single pole single throw. A single pole single throw relay can control one circuit and can be connected to one output. It is used for applications that require only an on or off state. Single pole double throw. A single pole double throw relay connects one input circuit to one of two outputs. This relay is also called a changeover relay. Though the SPDT has two output positions, it may consist of more than two throws depending on the configuration and requirement of the application. Double pole single throw. A double pole single throw relay has two poles and a single throw and can be used to connect two terminals of a single circuit at a time. For example, this relay is used for connecting both phase and neutral terminals to the load simultaneously. Double pole double throw. A DPDT or double pole double throw relay has 2 poles and 2 throws for each pole. In motor direction control, these are used for phase or polarity reversal. The switching action between contacts for all these relays is performed when the coil gets energized. Types of relays. Relays can be classified into different types depending on their functionality, structure, application, and so on. We listed out some of the common types of relays here. Electromagnetic, latching, electronic, non-latching, reed, high voltage, small signal, time delay, multidimensional, thermal, differential, distance, automotive, frequency, polarized, rotary, sequence, moving coil, Buchholz, safety, supervision, ground fault. We made a dedicated guide on different types of relays. To learn more about different types of relays, read Classification of Relays. Relay applications. Relays are used to protect the electrical system and to minimize the damage to the equipment connected in the system due to overcurrents or voltages. The relay is used for the purpose of protection of the equipment connected with it. These are used to control the high voltage circuit with a low voltage signal in applications like audio amplifiers and some types of modems. These are used to control a high current circuit by a low current signal in applications like the starter solenoid in automobiles. These can detect and isolate the faults that occurred in power transmission and distribution systems. Typical application areas of the relays include lighting control systems, telecommunication, industrial process controllers, traffic control, motor drives control, protection systems of electrical power systems, computer interfaces, automotive, and home appliances. How to test a relay? Since they are electromechanical devices, relays can wear out eventually and stop working over time. But there are a few techniques to test if a relay is working or not. These techniques include testing a relay with a multimeter, building a simple circuit to test the relay, and using a DC power supply to see whether a relay is functioning properly. Thanks for watching. For more interesting videos, please do subscribe and do comment and share.